Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm really excited because I looked in my mailbox and I found a beautiful package from ColourPop waiting for me, and it is their new Valentine's Day Flirty Talk collection. So they did send this to me, but I'm not sponsored. So of course you will always be getting my genuine 100% real opinion. So they just sent me it, so it is not sponsored, but I just want to let you guys know it was gifted. But they have a beautiful Valentine's Day themed collection filled with blushes, highlighters, eyeshadow palettes, and some more fun products. So as you guys can see, I have my Valentine's Day sweater on for you guys just to stick with the whole heart vibe, and I just love like celebrating occasions. So Valentine's Day is one of those like cutesy holidays that is really cute. I know some people don't like it, but I mean, it's a fun holiday. So I'm very excited to be sharing with you guys this new fun collection from ColourPop. So I did not know that I was going to be filming, so I do have some makeup on. I have some blush. I was just trying to like wipe away, but I do wear a lot of blush anyway, so it won't really make a difference. But I do want to try some of their beautiful new blushes that are part of this collection. And there's nothing on my eyes, I just have a little bit of mascara, but I do want to of course play around with that eyeshadow palette. And there's some fun lip products, so I'm just gonna get right into the video and first show you guys this stunning eyeshadow palette. So this is their Flirty Talk eyeshadow palette, and I just love this packaging. It's all pink with some metallic embossing there, and it is so pretty. So in the palette there are 12 baby pinks, hot pinks, and bold reds in matte, metallic, and matte sparkle, along with pearlescent glitter and super shock finishes. So you are getting a lot of finishes in there. You do not get a mirror with this palette, but you do get some pretty designs there. So it's just a very fun, beautiful palette. If you guys love these tones, then this palette will definitely be for you. And I just love the whole Valentine's theme. So it's just really cute to have in your collection. And what really caught my eye was these beautiful blushes and highlighters. So they all have this like really matte, kind of like velvety packaging here, and they're in a heart-shaped packaging, which is so adorable. And there are these beautiful, bright, like purpley pink shades. So this collection has 4 pressed powder blushes in pink, red, and lavender matte hues, and they say that they are buildable and blendable. So I really, of course, like that. It's nice to have some buildable but very pigmented blushes here. So I've used the ColourPop pressed powder blushes in the past, and I love them. And I'm just like obsessed with this packaging. It is like just like such like a soft like velvety feel, and I love the cute heart shape, and you get a nice mirror inside, which is always a plus. So this shade here is called Woo Me. It is like a corally pink, and this is like the perfect, almost like Barbie doll blue tone pink in the shade called Sweetheart. And this is definitely a more fuchsia bright pink in the shade called Hot to Touch. And then this is like a lavender pink shade in the shade Cupid's Bow. So I'm just obsessed with these shades, and I cannot wait to try them. I might actually try them first or maybe after, because I'm probably gonna put some under eye powder underneath my eye, so I don't want to kind of like ruin the blush. So let's do some eyes first, and then we will do blush and highlighter. I do want to quickly show you they have 5 highlighters, and they are also in this adorable heart packaging. So there are different shades here. This one is called Makin' Memories. It is just like a pure pearl. Then you have this like lavender one here called In My Feels. Then this is like a peachy coral shade called Heart of Gold. Then you have this soft pinky lavender called Love Struck. And the last one is this light golden champagne one called You're Glowing. So I'm actually just gonna swatch it quickly with my finger just to see. Wow, they are very pigmented. So that is super pretty. So they do have a few of their glossy like lipstick products that I'm going to be showing you guys after, but first let's just get started into this eyeshadow kind of tutorial try on with the new palette. I'm just going to put some under eye setting powder under my eyes to catch any fallout, just a little bit there, because since I am working with those brighter pinks, I want to make sure that if we do get fallout, it's not going to ruin my makeup. So I'm going to be priming my eyelids with this ColourPop Party Proof Eye Primer. This is in the shade Deep, so it has a little bit of color to it. I like to use this usually when I'm more tan. Right now I am pretty pale, but I find that it's very sheer, so I don't really like the way like a stark white base looks, especially like on right under my eyebrows. So I like to have a little bit of a darker base there, but of course that's just personal preference, and I'm just going to pat that in with my fingertips. So there are a lot of beautiful shades to choose from. Of course, you get your lighter metallics there, some nice crease shades, and then you get like the deeper shades for adding some definition. So right now, I think in the crease, I want to go into this shade here called Talk to Me. It is like a really beautiful, almost like taupey, rosy pink. It has like some subtle shimmers in there I could see, but I feel like it's going to be the kind of shadow that doesn't really like, no shimmers will show, but it just looks like a really beautiful shade there. So that one is called Talk to Me, and I'm just going to place that in with this Hank and Henry brush in the style Dell. So I'm just going to blend that into my crease. And I can see like very subtle shimmers that show through. I feel like it just adds like a really nice, it's like a matte base with a few subtle shimmers. The color is really pretty. So that shade is so pretty. It's really pigmented and it's blending out really nicely. I'm loving that in the crease. I kind of want to keep it like light, but I want to add a little bit of maybe some darker colors on the outer corner. So just using the same brush here, I'm going to go into this shade here called Your Fave. It is like a matte berry pink shade. So I'm just going to take that on the outer corner of my eye and kind of extend it a little bit. Just elongating the eye there. So there is a bit of fallout. I am kind of heavy-handed, so that's partially my fault, but it's a good thing that we have that under eye setting powder to help us catch any of that fallout. But I'm really loving these pinky tones. I think that they're so pretty and they're just like fun to use. So I really like the way that kind of looks there, just like that. And I do want to go into one of those metallic shades and just like add like a touch of color onto my inner corner of the lid there. So the shade right in the top middle there called Be Mine is like one of those like pressed, like foiled kind of shadows. It just looks so pretty. So I'm gonna just take my fingertip and kind of just use that shadow just lightly on the inner corner of my lid, just with my fingertip. But you guys can see how metallic that is. It's like the perfect like champagne pinky shade. That shade is so pretty, and I'm kind of like patting it and then dragging it a little bit, but it's adding like the perfect like diffused like sparkly type of look, and it is just so pretty. It's so pigmented, so I absolutely love that shadow. Then with a smaller little brush there, I'm going to take this shade called Just My Type, which I believe is one of their Super Shock shadow formula eyeshadows there. So I'm just going to take some, it looks like to be a really nice like lavendery pink type of like pearlescent shade. There's like little glitters in there, so I'm just going to add that on the inner corner of my eye. So now I'm going to wipe away that fallout and under eye setting powder, which did really help catch anything that we had. And then just with a small little pencil brush, this is a ColourPop E28 brush, I'm going to go back into that shade that we used in the very beginning in the crease called Talk to Me, and I'm just going to smoke that on the lower lash line. Okay, so I'm going to quickly pop on a pair of false lashes, and then I will be right back to use some more products from the collection. Okay, so I really love that eyeshadow palette, but I'm also very excited to try out some of these blushes. So there are 4 different blushes as I talked about in the beginning. So I'm gonna try to use a couple. As much as I love blushes, I don't think I could use all 4 today on my face, but they are just so pretty. So I just wanna see like which shades that I want to use. Like that bright pink one is just so pretty. I feel like when I'm more tan in the summertime, I could add like a pop of that to my cheeks and it'll just look amazing. I'm just gonna try to wipe away any of the other blush that I had on from earlier as much as I can, just so you guys can really get like a good idea of how these blushes look. So I think I want to try this one here. This is called Sweetheart, and it is like the perfect, just like Barbie doll, almost like blue tone pink. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna just put some on with this brush. This is a Morphe JH06 brush. And I'm gonna place some of that blush onto the apples of my cheeks, so you guys can see how one side looks. That just gives you like a very subtle like flush of pink. It is super pretty. Definitely if you're more fair toned, you will love this blush. It's a little bit light for me, but I do think it kind of is like, gives you that like baby doll type of look. Also, just to show you guys the color of it, this is obviously me like packing it on, but of course you can be more subtle. There's also this like lavender one here that I'm just like so curious about. It's kind of similar to the one I just used, but definitely more on the lavender side. And that one is called Cupid's Bow. So I think I'm gonna take like a touch of it onto my cheeks as well, just to see. So that one is very powdery, like super powdery pink color. And I think that if you are very fair, then this one will look nice. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet, but maybe just adding a touch of it on top of like a darker color would be nice. But right now I just feel like a little bit washed out. So I think I'm going to try that 3rd color there. This one was this like neon pink here called Hot to Touch, just to add a little bit more like deepness to my cheeks. They also have this like orangey coral shade here called Woo Me, which is also so pretty. But I'm really curious about this one, so let's just see how that looks. Okay, so that's not as scary as I thought it would be. It looks like pretty intimidating in the palette. But these blushes are definitely like lightweight and buildable. Okay, so I'm a very pink cheeks right now, but I'm just gonna use this little clean brush that I had and just kind of blend things out a little bit. But I actually really like that last blush I tried. It was so pretty. It's like not as like neon intimidating as you'd think it would be. It really does like turn out really nice when you put it on, so I love that. Well, since we came so far, we're here, we might as well try the last color and add a little touch to that one to my face as well. So this one here is called Woo Me, and it is the darkest one out of all the blushes. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and place it right on the apples of my cheeks. So that adds a little bit of deepness back to the cheeks there. Wow, that is so pretty. I absolutely love that one as well. So those blushes are beautiful. The only one that kind of looked a little scary was the lavender pink one, but I feel like if you like layer it, it could look really nice, but absolutely love those blushes, and this packaging is just like everything. Okay, so they have a lot of highlighters, a part of this collection, as I showed you in the beginning of the video. So there's 5 highlighters, and I'm not going to use all 5 like I used for the blushes, but I do want to maybe use a couple. So I think this like pinky one is so cute. It's called Love Struck. So I just want to take a little bit of that onto this flat fluffy brush here and just place a little bit of that blush onto the upper part of my cheeks there. It's like super soft and it goes on very lightly, but it is definitely buildable. But I feel like, if you guys can tell, it just adds like a subtle pinky glow. I also want to try this one here. This is like the golden champagne shade called You're Glowing. I'm going to take that same brush here and just add a little bit on top of the pinky one. As you guys can see, that looks a little bit more glowy. I'm just kind of gonna blend it out with this same kind of blending brush. That is really nice. It literally looks like I am just like glowing. I'm like a pinky glowing face, so I have a lot of blush on, but I'm not mad at it. I think it is very pretty. I really love those blushes, and those highlighters are just so beautiful. I just have some lip liner on my lips right now. The lip liner is actually from ColourPop, and it is in the shade here called Birdie. So it is just like a really pretty soft pink. So that's just as a base, and they did come out with 3 new glowing lip products that are part of this collection. So this shade here is a really nice purpley pink there called Tickled Pink. And they have a really nice deep red there called Red Hot. And this like nudie rose pink is my favorite. I think it is called Candy Kisses. So I think I want to try this Candy Kisses shade on my lips. I am actually obsessed with that shade there. It looks so nice over that lip liner, and it is just like the perfect like pinky nude, and it's absolutely stunning. And I love this glowing lip formula. It's funny because I saw there's a trending MAC lipstick on TikTok right now. I feel like the name's like It's MAC or something, but it's kind of like a nudie pink that is glossy. It's like a lipstick, but it's like glossy formula, kind of like this. And the shade is like very similar, so I feel like this could be a dupe. I do want to get my hands on the MAC one and maybe I'll do a comparison, but this one is so pretty. I'm obsessed with the formula. It's just beautiful. So I love this shade here. They also have this red one. I'll just swatch it for you guys so you guys can see. So the red is definitely more like a berry red when it's swatched, and it's not as pigmented. It is glossy, so it just gives you that beautiful sheen. And then there's this really nice baby pink. I'll even swatch this one so you can see how they look next to each other in comparison. So that's the one on my lips, that is the baby pink one, and that is the red one. They also have this really adorable duo here. This is their Cherry Bomb Lip Scrub and Lip Balm Duo. I'm not gonna try it on camera today because my lips already have this beautiful color, but I just wanted to show you that they do give you this really cute cherry lip scrub and this cherry lip balm duo option, which is really cute. So this is the scrub. I just want to like swatch it just to see if I feel, oh yeah, I could feel it's like sandy. It has like that like sandy texture there. So just like a really nice pinky scrub and a lip balm. It smells so good, like cherry, and it has like a subtle, you can't really tell on camera, but there's like a subtle like berry pink wash of color. So that's really nice when you just want some moisturization and a little bit of color on your lips. And last but not least, they did have these QT Mark face stamp products here that are so cute. I'm not going to wear them on my face today, but I just wanted to show you guys in case you like this, because I know that some people will like play around with their eyeliner and add like a cute little design. So this is literally a stamp. Like I'm gonna try to show you guys a close-up, but if you guys can see, it is literally a heart stamp product. So it is so cute. And I already stamped it earlier and it has not moved. So there's a red heart and then a pink heart stamp. So you do get the red and pink hearts. As I said, it is an adorable stamp. I can show you guys again just so you can see, but you literally just stamp the product and you'll get a adorable heart shape. So I think that is so fun. If you like to like play around and do like fun things, then this is like really It's like a really handy, cute product, so I love it. And this I put on before I filmed and it has not budged. So very stay proof, and I just love that. I think it's adorable. You could probably do like such cute designs on your eyes or even on your face. So I absolutely love that. Okay guys, so that is it. That is my first impression of the ColourPop Flirty Talk collection. So I absolutely loved everything I tried. I think it is such an adorable collection. I love how ColourPop always like does these really adorable like themed collections. So the Valentine's one, I saw it online on Instagram and I was like, oh my god, it is adorable. It is so cute. So I'm really happy that they did send it to me. I absolutely love it. I'm not sponsored to say good things about it. It is gifted to me, so I do appreciate that. But honestly, if you guys saw for yourself, the quality is just amazing and just really beautiful products. I absolutely love this lipstick. I think that's gonna be my new go-to like pinky nude shade. I love the formula. It's absolutely one of my favorite products, so definitely love that. The blushes are beautiful. The highlighters are so like natural and glowy. And of course the eyeshadow palette. I feel like you can never go wrong with a ColourPop eyeshadow palette. And also those little cute face stamps, just so innovative and really nice to see like some new fun products that you could totally play around with and get creative. So absolutely love it. That collection gets a thumbs up from me. Love those products, and I would love to know if you guys have your eyes on any of them. If you picked any of them up for yourself, please let me know, and let me know if you want to see me use any more of those products that I used today, like the eyeshadow palette or blushes, again on my channel here. I would definitely love to film more tutorials using those products. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you guys are having an amazing start to your year, and thank you guys again. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!